Coach, how was the break? Nice to get a few days off.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think it came at a good time for our group. We played a lot of hockey there in a short amount of time with an awful lot of travel right before, so it was good for everyone to get away and recharge a little bit and get back yesterday and get back to work.
How do you spend that time as a head coach, and maybe how different, if at all, is the break compared to when you were a player and having to get back at it?
Yeah, it changes year to year. You know, when you're young, you typically go away with the guys and have some fun. And as you get older and you're married or have kids, it kind of turns into more family time. So, yeah, it was good to spend some time with the family and relax and come back recharged.
How'd everybody look yesterday in the first skate back?
The first one, the execution's never great. It's expected though when the guys are off for the amount of time that they were to kind of structure it in a way where they went out for a little bit and did some flow and hopefully shook off some rust. Then we came back out for another session to focus on some stuff, and the execution, still wasn't that great, but it's definitely expected after a layoff like that.
Do you get the sense that guys are kind of excited to be back, that break kind of does its job in terms of giving you a little bit of time to disconnect and reset?
It does, for sure. It comes at a good time. Like I said, we were coming off a really hard stretch there of a lot of games and a lot of travel, so we had a lot of guys that were banged up and whatnot. So everyone comes back fresh and ready to go here for the stretch drive.
With that in mind, did we get any help on the injury front after about a week off?
As far as bodies, I don't think so, but just the general health of the team, it goes a long way. There was a lot of guys playing through a lot of minor things, bumps and bruises and fatigue and injuries. So, yeah, everyone gets the week there to kind of reset and recharge, and away we go.
A couple of players dealing with suspension right now in Hayden Hodgson and Kian Washkarak. How do you adjust and deal with not having that type of grit, sandpaper in the lineup?
Yeah, they're obviously key contributors to our team. They both play with pace. They're both the two of our fastest skaters. And, they kill penalties. They provide energy. They're great on the forecheck. So it's just next man up. There's guys who all year have been in and out of the lineup that have wanted more and want increased roles. And now's their time with those guys out serving their time. They're going to get opportunities. So they have to make the most of it.
Arthur Kaliev has been wowing fans here in Belleville all season long, and he did that out in Rockford during the All-Star competition as well. What did you make of his hardest shot win and scoring a couple goals for the North Division?
Yeah, I mean, Artie's Artie. We know he can shoot the puck, right? So we see that on a daily basis here. Our goalies see that every day. So I don't think that was a shock to anyone. It was great for him, and then that's what Artie does. He scores goals. So much like he has here all year long in the All-Star game, he's able to find the back of the net with regularity. So awesome for Artie.
All right, lastly, the Hershey Bears are in here for a couple of games, and always a tough opponent naturally. They're on a bit of a slide right now, but how do you counter what is typically a potent offense and a veteran team on the other side?
Yeah, we have to be sharp. No, we're going to focus on our process and our game. They obviously had a tough night last night in Laval, so we expect them to come out very hungry and really push from the start. So that's when you come back off a break, you play a team that's already been in those game scenarios and is already a game under their belt. It probably gives them a little bit of a jump. That's where we need to be ready to go. It was a big focus here yesterday and this morning, where when that puck drops tonight, we have to be on our game and be ready to go. So if we sleepwalk into it or tiptoe into it, we're going to be in trouble.